What's up, Leo? Welcome to your December reading. I hope that you're having an awesome day. Thank you for being with me here. I really do appreciate you. If this reading helps or resonates, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And with that being said, let's get right into your reading. Excuse me. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Venus for December 2022. What's going on for Leo? What do my Leos need to know or be aware of? Show me clearly. We have, let's get into it. What do we have for Leo in December 2022? We have the Death card coming out. We got Scorpio out here doing his thing. Messages for Leo. Ace of Wands with Strength reversed and the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Chariot, and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so we have Scorpio, Leo, Cancerian energy out here. Just let you guys know the main zodiacs. So let me see here. So there's some cleanup doing. There's some what was that? There's some cleanup going on here that you're doing with Death coming out. This is probably relating to some sort of relationship that had impacted you and hurt you and that you have suffered from. 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, okay? So this is what you're moving away from with the Chariot. I'll touch on that. We'll talk about that, but just hold on, okay? We're getting ahead of ourselves. So you're doing some cleanup. You're doing some releasing in regards to something that obviously really hurt you, that made you feel like absolute garbage, basically. Someone that you had a lot of deep emotions for, someone you really cared for, and they had deep emotions for you too. They cared about you too. But for whatever reason, shit happened, and you just don't have the strength to hold on to this anymore. You really are just over it. You're really just wanting to be free from this. You know, it's kind of like you've been just caught up in this, you see this like net, right? So you've been caught up in this nest, a net. Oh my God, Leo, what am I saying? You've been caught in this net and you want out. You want to be free. You don't want to be caught up in this mess anymore. You don't want to be caught up in the feels about this situation, this person anymore. You just want to be done. But in order to be done with it, you gotta do the cleanup. You gotta do the dirty work. It's not just gonna magically disappear on its own, as much as we want it to, as much as we wish we could just snap our fingers and wave a little magic wand, right? Ace of Wands. It would all be gone, but, right? That's literally what we want right here with this 9 of Cups wish fulfillment. You know, I just wish I could wave a magic wand and it would all be gone. It all would be forgotten. I completely forget this person even existed, or completely forget what they did to me. If only it was that easy, right? If only. If only life would just be easier for the world, right? The world would be at peace, but that's just not how it goes. But yeah, there's some cleanup going on in December. You're releasing, you're working through your shit. Unrelated to that, let's talk about you, Leo. Let's talk about you. You got some real awesome new beginnings in regards to your creative endeavors, in regards to your passions, in regards to the things that really uplift your soul and just make you excited, and things that you're passionate about. That's where you're really needing to put your energy and your focus towards. I see here with the Chariot and the 6 of Wands that there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of progression, there's a lot of momentum, and you might be getting some sort of recognition or some sort of acknowledgement in regards to like your passions and creative endeavors. Okay, so not talk about this emotional stuff, about some sort of past relationship that hurt you, that you're healing from, okay? Something that you need to redirect and put your energy towards is your creative endeavors and your passions and your goals and your wish fulfillments, because I see that's going to take off. It's going to be booming in December. You're going to be busy. You're going to be booming. And that's another thing. It's like, it's going to take your mind off of whatever this crappy stuff is. It's going to be a healthy distraction. It feels like it's a healthy distraction, right? Obviously, you still got to deal and do the work, but it can't just be like full on do the work, healing 24/7. Like, you need to have a break. That's full on. That's exhausting. That's draining. And we don't always have the strength for that. We can't always just be doing the shadow work all the fucking time. Life would be depressing. So you're really needing to have fun in December. You're really needing to incorporate fun, go out, meet new people, put yourself out there, right? Shine on, be in the spotlight, right? You're a fucking Leo. You take the center stage. Like, some of y'all really need to like be bold or make some sort of first move or like take some sort of action that you've been holding off from, or you've been just like making excuses as to why you shouldn't. It's like, this is a time for you to take action. This is a time for you to move forward with confidence and to go after the things that you enjoy. That'd be really good for you, and it would help you just like put some distance between you and this past situation. It'd be really healthy for you to like redirect your energy towards the things that are within your control, right? So I see like in December you're getting back on track, and yeah, just feeling like good. You're feeling encouraged. You're feeling like getting back into the swing of things. So that's great. I love that for you, Leo. Let's do a little bit of clarifying. We got plenty of time. So yeah, let's take a look at your death. What's this cleanup about? What is it that you're needing to remove? What is it that you're needing to release and let go? You're going through some sort of transformation, but it's happening over time. It's not something that just like boom happens overnight. This is something that you've been going through for a while, but you're making progress. You really are, and it's required a lot of strength, but you're getting through it. You are, and that's what matters. Every single step that you take counts. Even if you're having some setbacks, even if you feel like you're going backwards at times, that's okay. You're making progress. And the fact that you recognize, oh, I've kind of fallen back into old ways, old patterns, at least you recognize it. At least you're aware of it, that you have the awareness that like, oops, I've kind of gone backwards. That's okay. That's part of the whole healing process. That's part of the whole like rewiring the mind, and like, that's growth. That's progress right there. And that's really good that you acknowledge it. You should acknowledge it. Don't beat yourself up over it, and don't be impatient with yourself. But yeah, you're needing to have more fun in December, like straight up. But anyways, let me clarify death for Leo in December 2022. Tell me about death for Leo. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. So you're struggling with letting some shit go. There's a bit of resistance here. Even it's like you're walking away, but you keep looking back. You're walking away, talking about the future, but you keep looking back like, oh, the past. Oh, keep looking back. You got to keep looking forwards. Yeah. Yeah, keep it going, right? We have the Hangman reversed. Tell me about death for Leo. The Tower, Scorpio energy, along with 9 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. 4 of Swords is at the bottom. Ace of Swords reversed. Emperor. So definitely when it comes to like answers about the situation, there's still some confusion that you might still have. You're still lacking some clarity about the situation, right? There's still some things that you aren't aware of, or that you have some doubts about or questions on, that you're not like 100%, you're needing to take some time to reflect on it. You maybe have been avoiding it a little bit, and I think that's been a message that showed up in your readings in recent past, where you maybe been kind of avoiding looking at the wound, looking at the issue, kind of just like turn on the blind's eye, trying to just stay distracted, right? Completely distract yourself without looking at the wound that needs some addressing, right? You got to dress the wound. You got to put the ointment on, even though it looks ugly, and maybe it's painful too, right? You ever clean a wound? That shit fucking hurts. Sometimes it really hurts like a bitch, but in order for it to heal, you have to deal with it. Otherwise, it's gonna get infected and it's gonna get worse, right? And so that's kind of the situation, right? If you completely ignore it, if you don't pay attention to it, it probably will get a little worse, right? So deal with the wound, clean it up a little bit, put a bandage over it. You don't have to look at it forever, but just put a band-aid over it, clean it up, disinfect, do that shit, right? Because I know some of you have been avoiding that. I don't blame you, right? Shit's hard to look at. Shit can be real ugly to look at, especially if you, right? But you got to deal with it. You have to deal with it, just even a little bit, just for a moment, right? That's progress. Every little step counts. But yeah, look, the Tower, Scorpio energy, this is definitely bringing change, right? Change, double Scorpio, by the way, since we're clarifying death. What's changing? It's like, well, everything's being brought together. Although it's chaotic, and although you may feel like things are falling apart, it's actually so that things can come together and that you can be brought to where you're supposed to be. So this is divine orchestration. This is divine intervention, stepping in to help you. Even though you may not see this as a service, you might be like, wow, the universe really hates me. But that's not actually the case. This is a blessing in disguise. If you want to see it that way, that is your own. That's up to you. You can look at it that way. You might not. But this is happening for you. but you may not really you may not be like, that's bullshit. Nine of Pentacles reverse, you're like, I don't believe that. Well, just hold on, because the story's not finished yet. If once the story finishes, then you can say, but like, you guys, this is just the beginning of something beginning. This is what did I just say? This is the this is the beginning of a brand new like chapter for you. I'm talking like years down the line. Like, this is some sort of massive cycle that's beginning a new freaking era for you. I'll call you Aries. Some of you have Aries placements. This is a new era for you, Leo. And like, I'm talking like 5-10 years down the line, you're gonna be looking back at this and be like, wow, like, that was the beginning of where my whole life like took a turn, took a completely different shift. Like, you know, it's kind of crazy how things like that happen, but they do. But you're unable to see that right now with the star. I mean, what? Ace of Swords reversed with the star. Where am I? You guys, I don't know why all of a sudden, like, in your reading, I'm feeling a little scattered. I'm blaming it on your energy, Leo. I'm blaming it on you, Leo. I'm feeling a little scattered. Stop it right now. You better stop it. No, I'm gonna just blame it on you, Leo, because I was completely fine in the other readings I did before this, so it's okay. You know what? Sometimes you gotta get a little scattered to get back on track, right? You're getting back on track. That's what matters the most, Leo. Oh my God! But you need a break. You need to chill. You need to get your strength back up. And you need to have more fun, like I said. So let's take a look into let's see. Because, like, I feel like we don't really need to spend time on talking about this past situation, what you need to heal from. You've heard it a billion times. You know what needs to be done. You know what needs to be looked at. You know what needs to be cleansed. So let's talk about this new stuff. Let's talk about what's new for you. Let's take a look into this Ace of Wands for Leo. Show me clearly. Let's switch gears. Talk about this Ace of Wands for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in December 2022. Talk about this Ace of Wands for Leo. Thank you. We have the King of Cups, along with the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, sheesh. With the Ten of Swords. Okay. You know what I'm feeling from that Ten of Swords is really just like using that pain as fuel. Alright, Knight of Cups with Chariot, Seven of Cups, and Five of Cups. Okay, so this is just saying what we've been saying, what we've been knowing, right? So it's like, you know, the ending that you went through, ending or endings, more than one. Obviously, right? We've been knowing Five of Cups, it hurt real bad, right? Seven of Cups, still not fully understanding why this happened, what you did to deserve it, what was the reason, what was the purpose, what was the lesson behind this, not fully getting it, not fully understanding, not even having clarity on what this person, if this person's sorry, if they have no regret, like, you know, just like a whole bunch of questions unanswered. So, like, bruh, we're trying to move on from this, but yeah, it seems like even though you're trying to move on, it still comes up. Even though we're like, let's switch gears, Leo, let's switch gears, let's focus on the new path, let's focus on this new energy and this new beginning, it's still connected to this ending that you went through, or the pain that you went through, and it just is. You can't make it up. It's coming up, and it's still affecting you. Now, the good news is we have the Chariot, is that you're putting some distance, which is good. You are putting distance between this, and you are, like I said earlier with the Chariot, now double confirmation, you're getting back on track. I do also see the Chariot to the Knight of Cups. There could be some sort of new relationship that you're getting involved in, or a new person you're connecting with. It might be moving quickly, though. So, yeah. It might be moving a lot quicker than you had expected, or the way that you were wanting, but it's happening quickly. Or we have the Knight of Cups to the Chariot, so you might be connecting with a Cancer, but it seems like there's some sort of progression in a relationship, and it's moving at a pretty quick pace. So we'll definitely take a look into this Chariot and see what that could be about, but it seems like it's tying into a wish fulfillment, you guys. And also, King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you're emotionally fulfilled. You feel really fulfilled here. You feel pretty secure about this. and the direction that you're heading down. There seems to be like a good support system, and also just like the foundation that you've laid for yourself. You're pretty well off. It seems like you're pretty confident here, so that's good. That's really good. And I have an eyelash in my eye. It's like poking me. It's like really annoying. Like it's like poking my contact. It's really not going away. Uh-oh, so sorry you guys. Might have to pause and be back when this is dealt with because I can't talk. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyways, you're moving to a place in your life where you're going to be way more secure, way more grounded, especially in your emotions. And even like there might be like some sort of healing or connection to like family, reuniting with family, really focusing more on like your connections and the relationships in your life. So that seems to be like a focus as well in December. It's like your relationships and family and also money. So that's good. And meanwhile you're putting some distance between that painful situation that you're healing from and doing some cleanup on slowly, but you're making moves. So that's good. Let's take a look into the Chariot for, oh my god, can I shuffle? Let's take a look into the Chariot for Leo. See what Leo's moving towards. For some, if you're looking for love, you've got multiple options in love, or you'll have multiple people who you may be mingling with or getting to know, connecting with. So that's good. Tell me about the Chariot for Leo in December. Oh my god, what's going on? We have a lot of... Okay, this is way too many cards. I'm not going to take that stack, but I will take this card. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're driven, you're focused. Queen of Swords, yeah, you're very focused. Tell me about the Chariot for Leo in December 2022. Ace of Pentacles. Let's just talk about this. So you're really... Knight of Swords at the bottom. This is just like cutting me off every time. Every time I go to say something, it's like I look at a card, I'm like, oh, cut off this, cut off that. So you're really focused on your money and your finances in December. And you are getting very focused on making some pretty important moves or changes when it comes to your career. Some of you have a new job lined up, or some of you there's a new door opening that leads to a new job, or leads to like a raise, or leads to just like lots of opportunity. Like one door that opens your entire world, which is kind of like a vibe that came through in Aries reading. So if you got Aries placements, you might want to listen to Aries, because Aries and Leo. I don't know if there's like some people out there with those placements, but as of lately, y'all have been kind of going through some motion. Anyways, you're very driven, you're very focused, you're very dedicated. You aren't wasting your time. You're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your energy. You just want to keep going. You're just like on a roll here. You're gaining momentum. Things are picking up for you in December, and it's pretty full on. It's pretty full on. Right? Even that Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. And again, there's something about a relationship here. Someone you're connecting with, there's a relationship that is like growing really rapidly, or it's moving very quickly. Seems like you and this person are on the same page though, right? Two of Cups, y'all are sharing mutual feelings. But yeah, some of you, it's like there's a relationship that is growing like rapidly. Like even when we look at this Ace of Pentacles, one new beginning, one little pentacle, one little coin splits off into two, which splits off into two, which now that's 4 and 4, and now it splits off, and now you got 8 and 8. Like it's just like it's just amplifying. It's just like multiplying and then triplifying, quadruple. Like, you know, it just seems like it's something is just happening really fast. Like the pace is picking up in December. So if you can try your best to stay grounded, because this is indicating fast movement. Very quick, rapid growth, but you're here for it. There's no doubt, there's no concern, there's no like, what if I can't do it, or what if this is too good to be true? There's no doubt, there's no hesitation at all. You're like, bring it on, and you're really liking it. You're really going for it. It feels good. It feels really nice. It's like, you guys, like, now what do we look into? Because we got 21 minutes. It's like, or probably 20 minutes after got that shit in my eye. It's like, now what? Because it's like, Ace of Pentacles, already looked, okay. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Let's look into 9 of Cups, and then we'll probably just wrap up the reading. All right, tell me about the 9 of Cups for Leo. So this is all about like your wishes and being able to bring that to fruition in December. Like things are manifesting for you a lot easier. You think of something, boom, you have it, or it just like falls into your lap, really. Tell me about the 9 of Cups for Leo in December 2022. 9 of Cups for Leo. Show me clearly. Page of Pentacles. So again, this is tying into your work. 10 of Wands. Yeah. 9 of Cups for Leo. Queen of Cups. Give me one more for this 9 of Cups. And the Lovers. It's 10 of Cups, Hermit, and the High Priestess at the bottom. And the Devil. So Capricorn energy, Pisces energy, Virgo energy. Also Gemini, by the way, with Lovers out here. So I'll talk about this. But again, this is still kind of like referencing a bit of this past, right? Queen of Cups to the 10 of Wands. There's still some emotional burdens that you're needing to work through. Slowly but surely you are. You guys, like, I'm just repeating myself in this reading. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like, this is a sign, like, we gotta wrap shit up because Spirit has no other new messages for you, really. There's still some releasing going on. There's healing taking place. You need to have compassion towards yourself. And again, the need to connect with others is being highlighted with the Lovers out here. There's something about you needing to really commit to the things that matter to you, especially with this wish fulfillment. So you're needing to really like dedicate yourself with the Page of Pentacles to the Lovers. So you'll have a choice to make about what you want to put your energy and your effort, your focus towards. But then you really have to show up and you really have to like be committed. If you want this to work, if you want this wish to come to your reality and stay long term, then you really have to show up and put in the work, and you really have to like put in the effort. And like we were seeing with the 8 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, like you are putting in the effort, you are dedicated. So just don't let the past hold you back, honestly, with that 10 of Wands, because that's just like the only thing that could get in the way is like you letting your past get in the way of your future, or like, you know, giving too much of your time and your energy and your focus on like the past, or just like focusing too much on the past, right? It's important that you acknowledge what you went through and you feel what needs to be felt and you release it, but you got to keep moving forwards, right? But you also can't just like completely distract yourself from the past and forget about what happened, completely just forget it all, because then what happens is that we end up repeating the past, right? History, what's that saying? History repeats to those who don't, what's that fucking saying? I'm gonna butcher it. Something I'm always good at doing is butchering sayings. Like, I don't remember it fully. But it's like, yeah, it's like, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it, or something like that. So don't forget the past, right? We gotta learn from the past, but don't hold on to the past either. It's about finding the balance. It's like, don't forget about the past, but don't hold on to the past. But it's a fine line, y'all. It's a fine line. But relating to this wish fulfillment, I mean, shit, we got the 10 of Cups, so you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be well off emotionally. I think you probably would benefit from some solitude for the time being. For this moment, you could benefit with some space, some time alone. Take some time for yourself, because you're about to be booming with a bunch of relationships, romantic, family, friendship, business, but especially when it comes to like your emotional satisfaction and your emotional needs and wants, that's being fulfilled here. And that's tying into your wish fulfillment. So enjoy that. But definitely you need some space too. You need some time to be by yourself. You got some work to do. Yeah, Leo. Sorry, this reading kind of felt scattered, at least for me. Probably for you, it's fine. But like just me giving the messages, I'm just feeling a little scattered in your reading. But this is what Spirit wanted you to know. So here we go. Here it is. Hope it helps. Let me know if it did in the comments below. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, Leo, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.